Alright guys, jumping back into it against the Ronso Fangs. So we are now at level 97. They are still at level 119. Going over our actual techniques here, we got Sphere Shot, we've got Tackle Slip, we got a Nap Shot too that actually could be very, very critical. And then we have, honestly, nothing that crazy. Like, a lot of this is not that good. Oh, and then yeah, Anti-Nap too, so let's see what we can do here. Going over our levels though, the one big difference, it's finally happened. It took forever. A Boost has more shoot. He's got one more shoot, he's up at 43. It's been like, I feel like 10 levels since we've seen a change of the shoot stat, but hopefully it makes a difference. If you guys saw the last video, we went for over 30 minutes trying to take on the Ronso Fangs, and they won in like quadruple overtime or something like that. It was an insane marathon of a match, and potentially signs of things to come. We're in a situation now with this series where we might just not be able to get past some of the Ronso. Some of them might just be, well, too good. We'll see though. So we're gonna pass to Vixen. This is gonna be potentially a foolhardy attempt. I'm gonna do auto and then counter. Yeah, it's a bit foolhardy. Okay. The reason I did it that way was because I needed to get space. Everyone was cramped together. Everyone was kind of just hanging out. I can't have everyone clumped together. And the best chance I have to keep the ball is take an attack from our guy, which as we see is still not a guarantee. So let's go for the Nap Tackle. Fortunately, we're not able to make it good, but let's see. Beseek Ronso will get the ball here. Not gonna lie, I'm really afraid that this is the line. This is the, I don't know, it feels like, I mean, it doesn't feel like, legitimately, for a fact, the last 3 games are losses. And I don't know if the Goers have anything left in the tank. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they're ever gonna get better. This could just be it. We always have a chance when it comes to winning games because of like the Nap Shot. If we incorporate Invisible Shot, we're definitely gonna be winning games. But like, it's tough. I don't know. Like, I think what is our rule? Like, if we lose 10 games in a row, then we incorporate Invisible Shot back into our rotation. So I mean, I guess that'll be kind of what we stick with. But let's see if that happens. So we're on game 3 of losing 3 games in a row. Yeah, a lot of this is just trying to survive. I don't necessarily want to, I mean, obviously I want to score, but I don't know if I can score in this first half. What I'm really aiming for is like, hey, maybe we, I don't know, maybe we get like a new technique in the next half. We get, I don't know, Nap Shot 3 and they lose anti-nap on their goalie. Like anything. Okay, Ergo Ronso with the block. I tried that because I was hoping to have Ergo Ronso not touch and have us claim the goal. It just didn't work out that way. Running the flat line to bring Valgerda and Durant up to really apply pressure on the Ronso Fangs. That's the current kind of mission statement, if you will. So we're gonna have Grave here drain tackle through. I don't think I'm actually gonna steal the ball. I mean, I guess arguably I could Nap Tackle just for the fun of it, you know, just for the style points. But it doesn't really make a difference. Gonna have Erga push forward. What does Valgerda have for tackles again? Drain. Drain is so bad. It is not good. So from here we're gonna run all out defense. I almost want to not, because I feel like I'm not afraid of Erga. And if I kept flatline and Erga kept on, I don't know, swimming forward, then they're not going to score anyways. They're just going to give the ball to Rowdy. So I don't know, kind of torn on that decision. I don't know if it was right, don't know if it was wrong, but you know, it's what we made. So this is deja vu. This is exactly the position that our guy scored in last time. So let's hope he doesn't score again. Let's see. Gonna go for the just regular shot. 81. I don't think this makes it. This is gonna be Unlikely to be a goal. Oh yeah, no chance. So I'm actually going to run auto counter. Our whole goal is just kill the clock. So if I encounter a defender, like, we've won. Because I can shoot this, do the sphere shot just to really, really, like, milk the time. And then what, Urga or Newbie gets it? And what are they going to do in 15 seconds? Not enough time. That is a 0-0 going into the second half. The real question here, of course, is what does our second half look like? As sad as this sounds, there is definitely a chance it's worse than the first half. And if that's the case, I'll see you in 30 minutes for the verdict of the winner. Or, you know, it's so tough whenever we have a bad tech rotation and combine that with Zamzi Ronso's just catch it being insane. Like, it's all so tough. But yeah, we got sphere shot. It's definitely not worse. It's different. Like, I don't see nap abilities like a nap shot. Why should be no nap shot, but then no anti? Oh, I guess that's fine. So I guess we're looking, correct me if I'm wrong, we're looking at a boost, right? Like, a boost has got to be the guy. Okay, okay. This is definitely not bad. Like, we have a very clear win condition here, and that's getting to boost the ball and getting him a goal. And I think it's achievable, right? I don't think that's not achievable. I think it's super possible. I think we should just go for it. I stopped a little bit too early. Almost got punished there. I almost put myself in a situation where Grave had to deal with Gosner Ronso. And the real issue with Grave having to deal with Gosner Ronso is Grave cannot deal with Gosner Ronso. Gosner Ronso is way too strong, way too stat heavy. Like, it's just a bad time. It's a bad time. But we're gonna pass to a boost here. Have our first attempt at sphere shot. Let's go. We got this. A boost is also a little bit faster than the average bear, so that's good. So let me tell you, that's not how I envision that going, and that's not going to help us. to state the obvious. Drain tackle. I do have an interesting, like, question for this series, though. And I mean, well, two questions I have for you guys, actually. I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are, because I know my thoughts, obviously. But I'm a fraidy cat. I'm not gonna go over that. So, one, do you think the Ronso Fangs will ever push us above their level? And if they do push us above their level, do you think we can beat them back at that point, or are we just a lost cause? So, I mean, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. My initial ones are, I think 100% the Ronso Fangs can beat us and, like, push us above their level, because, I mean, unknown stats and all. And if they do that, I actually don't think we can beat them. I think that's a losing situation. I mean, I don't know. It's so tough to say, because as you see the trends, right? You guys see the trends. I mean, we win a game or two, and then they win like 2 or 3. Like, they're winning more and more and more. So that's where the concern comes in. I think they're lessening the gap. We were talking not so long ago about 30 level difference being the go-to, and now we're at 25. I mean, it could be, I do want to stress, it could be we've just hit a rough spot, but there's also a equivocal, like, potential that we've just been had, right? Like, that we just aren't the level we need to be to deal with them. So I don't really know the answer. But I feel like that's how it's gonna go, and that's how it is. Oh, fumble. That's a shame. I mean, it's a good attempt. Good attempt. I don't know. All out. I don't know. Something. Whatever makes sense. You know, for the drain, just for fun. See, I think drain tackle would be insane if the HP stayed throughout overtimes. Honestly, if it did, I would be busted. Like, I would be an insane team. Because I think in the last 30-minute match we had, like, I think we had Drain. But yeah, like, that would make it, like, a busted ability. It's almost a shame that it doesn't do that. Like, it doesn't retain the same amount of HP throughout halves and stuff. Gosh, I don't like this. Like, we're just in a mess, right? Like, all we're doing right now is just fighting, like, in the midfield. The only solace I have is I know my stats aren't going to change, so I don't feel the pressure to make a rash decision, right? I don't want to set us up for a loss. I don't want to necessarily call this half as, like, a waste, but, you know, to make something happen, I don't want to break the whole world, so see what happens here. I'm almost just fighting for the overtime at this point, if I'm honest. Although we could have the most insane tackle ever. Okay, no, we can't. It's funny, Flatline just breaks them. Like, even their forwards aren't doing anything. I don't know why. Like, it seems like the way to beat the Flatline formation, like, would be the counter formation. At least in theory, in my opinion. So I'm surprised we don't see them utilize that more. Although maybe there's just like RNG, right? Like maybe sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends. I don't really know. We can all-out defense. Either way, I actually don't think Basik has enough time to score. I think he's just going for a nice leisurely swim. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nice. Alright, let's see what we can make happen. If we start with the ball, that's gold. I think we just got incredibly unlucky last time when a boost's tackle slip didn't trigger. Keep in mind, tackle slip 2 has like an 80% chance to trigger. So for it not to trigger is extremely unlikely. Yeah, we're going to move immediately to a counter formation. So auto counter. Pass to Balgerda. And then we're just going to figure out what we're going to do here. This is a little bit scarier because they're running like, I don't know if I want to call it all-out defense, but maybe that's what they're running. They're definitely pulling back more. Okay, looks like they've adjusted even that. So I'm going to pass to a boost and I'm going to give him his chance. I feel like 10-2 Blitzball, that pass will be intercepted like 7 times. Like this, such a long distance. Oh, that's really bad. Like, I don't know if it's possible to score bad. Alright, so we're going to run the flat line. So we're going to pass it to Gazna. I mean, not awesome, but at least we get another encounter, I suppose. Do we have a chance? Oh, maybe. Yeah, look at that. Oh, well, that's a negative. Alright, well, let's just, I mean, live the dream, pass to a boost. Yeah, the dream's dead. Okay, I'm really afraid of Basik Ronso right now. So he's running up the left side. He's not really challenged right now. There is a world where he threatens us on that side. I mean, he's going for it. Oh, but he stops. Makes no sense, but he stops. I don't know. It seems just like flatline is like the paralysis of my opponents. I flatline and they don't know what to do. I flatline and then they flatline. Look at this. Like, they don't know what to do. And I mean, Newbie Ronso's up here. He's trying for everything, but it's just not gonna happen. From here, we gotta go counter, because Graves should recover. Oh, unlucky. All right, well, we're gonna retain flatline then. Counter is good if we have the ball. Counter's terrible on defense. I feel like it never works. All right, we gotta stop our guy Ronso like now. I don't want to go down 4 games in a row. That would be embarrassing. Although it looks like it might be happening. I don't know. This is a tough situation. If he stops like right now, could be bad. He goes for the pass. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Going for the pass to Gosner. Alright then. I guess, do we flatline again? I don't know. How? I'm doing it. This is crazy. This is crazy, but I'm doing it. That's a Beseek Ronso. Well, I actually still think the flatline's good here. With Beseek too. And then I think we move to an all-out. And that cuts everyone back. I just needed Valgerda to encounter, like, ASAP. That was the whole goal. Ooh, the anti-wither. That's a problem. That's a Gosner. I could not tell you the plan because I don't think the Ronso Fangs have one. And we're going to all out on him. This is dangerous because they definitely have enough time to score. No anti-wither? I don't know. It must be like anti-wither 2 or something. I mean, Beseek Ronso's not falling for anything. Going for the shot. Can we stop it? I think we can. We cannot. That makes 4 games in a row where we've lost. The Ronso Fangs are on an absolute tear. This is going to be level 98 for us. Before long, we are going to be over 100. What an absolute insane team. All right. Cool. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.